Welcome to Asian Ghost Stories. Tonight we journey to the snow-covered island of Hokkaido, where an innocent-looking antique doll harbors a sinister secret. This is not just any doll, it's a cursed object, feared by the local villagers who have witnessed its malevolent power firsthand. Hokkaido, Japan's northernmost island, is known for its beautiful landscapes, cold winters, and ancient traditions. But hidden in the rural villages, away from the bustling cities, are stories that send shivers down your spine. Our story begins in one such village, a place shrouded in mystery and whispers, where time seems to stand still. In the heart of the village stands an old, dilapidated house, untouched for decades. The villagers say it's cursed, and few dare to go near it. Inside that house, they say, resides a doll, an antique, handcrafted doll with jet-black hair and eyes that seem to follow you wherever you go. Its delicate kimono is faded, but the aura of dread it exudes is unmistakable. The doll's origin. This doll, they say, once belonged to a young girl named Yukiko, who lived in the village over a century ago. Yukiko was a lonely child, often seen playing by herself in the fields. One day, her father returned from a trip to Sapporo with a gift, a beautiful doll for his beloved daughter. Yukiko was overjoyed and instantly formed a deep bond with the doll, treating it like a sister. She named it Okiku, after a popular folktale character known for her tragic story. But tragedy struck the family when Yukiko suddenly fell ill. The illness was swift and merciless, and despite the village healer's best efforts, Yukiko passed away, clutching her doll in her arms. Devastated, her parents buried Yukiko with the doll, as per her dying wish. However, just days after the burial, strange things began to happen. The grave was disturbed, and villagers reported hearing the soft, mournful cries of a child late at night. When the parents finally dug up the grave in desperation, they found the doll lying beside the coffin, its once short hair now long and matted, exactly like Yukiko's. Terrified, the parents took the doll home, but their lives were never the same. They started hearing whispers at night, whispers that sounded eerily like their deceased daughter. Objects moved on their own, and a cold, oppressive atmosphere filled the house. The family was plagued by misfortune, and within a year, Yukiko's parents died under mysterious circumstances. The curse unfolds. After the deaths, the villagers sealed the house, believing it to be cursed. But the doll remained, abandoned in the decaying house, its malevolent presence growing stronger over the years. Some say that the doll's hair continues to grow to this day, an impossible phenomenon that has never been explained. Over the years, a few brave, or perhaps foolish, souls attempted to take the doll, drawn by its eerie beauty or the stories surrounding it. Each one met with disaster. One man, a collector of antiques, bought the doll from the villagers for a high price, dismissing the curse as mere superstition. But soon after bringing it home, his life fell apart. His business failed, his family left him, and he became a shell of his former self, tormented by nightmares of a little girl with long, dark hair and piercing eyes. Another woman, a university student studying folklore, took the doll as part of her research. She thought she could prove the curse was just a myth, but her health deteriorated rapidly. She was found dead in her apartment, with the strands of long black hair clutched in her hand, a detail that was never explained. The doll's last known whereabouts. To this day, the doll remains in the village, locked away in the old house that no one dares to enter. The villagers believe that the spirit of Yukiko has fused with the doll, transforming it into a vessel of vengeance and sorrow. They leave offerings at the edge of the property, hoping to appease the spirit and keep the curse at bay. But sometimes, when the wind howls through the village on cold winter nights, the locals claim they can hear the faint sound of a child's laughter, followed by the soft creaking of the house as if someone, or something, is moving inside. Conclusion. So if you ever find yourself in the remote villages of Hokkaido, be wary of old houses with tragic histories. And should you ever come across a beautiful antique doll with long, jet-black hair, think twice before taking it home. Because some objects carry more than just memories. They carry the weight of spirits who have not yet found peace. And sometimes those spirits are not content to rest quietly in the dark.